a new day. We're back in the shop working on the mezzanine build today. Yesterday we were able to get all of the floor joists up, which was huge because that means that we can work on sheeting today. So we're gonna head outside and get the first sheet of OSB done. I'm hoping that today we could get all of the sheeting done, but we'll see. I'm so looking forward to this mezzanine being done. It's gonna give me my own space to have my office, all of my stuff. And it also means that Riley's gonna end up with his own office space down here. I get the tower, he gets the den. Let's see how far we get today.
They call that cutting blind, which is where you just can't see what you're doing at all. Let's hope it fits.
Wow.
Hey, where are you going?
Up the stairs.
You better not put too much to make it squeeze out, so I have to look at it from my office.
But I don't want mine to creak, so.
Is this your face of concentration?
I learned it from you.
Still afraid of heights.
There we go.
Awesome.
Now we screw it down.
One sheet down, 4 to go. All right, time to work harder, not smarter. These 3/4 inch sheets of OSB are very heavy. We're gonna try to use the skid steer to bring them into the building and lift them up to the mezzanine. There is a downside to using the skid steer as a forklift though, which is that if the forks are anything but in the all the way down position, whoever's operating is literally stuck in the cab. Courtney's gonna be operating, but she's basically gonna be stuck in the cab until we get this OSB off. Stop. I mean, yeah, don't stand underneath it for extended periods of time, but even if it comes down, it's not gonna hit anything, so.
Well, that was way easier than carrying them all up there.
Yeah, no kidding. Ready? Mm-hmm. Geronimo!
Your shoe's untied. That's a safety violation.
Yeah, especially up here.
If I've learned anything from working on building elevated spaces, it's that the first sheet is always the hardest and the scariest, and then your working area gets bigger and bigger and it gets way easier.
The next 2 sheets don't even need to be cut at all, so I think it's gonna go pretty quick from here. Do you think I can make it? It's like all the way across the shop.
Ready, go.
It was almost an alley-oop off the post.
You weren't that far away.
It's not that far.
Look at the view that I'm gonna have out the top window of the door.
That's actually pretty nice.
I didn't even.
Hey, look, you can also see through the apartment out the other window.
I have like 7 different views.
didn't realize the glue was there. All right, 2 more sheets to go, but there is a problem, which is the chimney for our waste oil heater. It's not ideal to have the chimney in this space, but it doesn't really bother either of us, and we don't want to have to reinstall the entire chimney, so we're just going to build a box in the floor to pass the chimney up through.
It feels really, really wrong that you're cutting the floor while we're sitting up here.
Yeah, I had this thought of like all of my weight is right here and I'm cutting that. But I'm still standing.
That piece was really exciting because now we can use this door again. Good morning, guys. It is a stormy, cold day, a perfect day to work on our mezzanine build, and I get to use our inside staircase again for the first time in a while. Let's get to work. Whoa. Whoa. The door won't open. The door's stuck. You good, Scoot? I can't come out.
What? What are you doing?
I'm stuck.
Oh.
You screwed it down to the floor.
That's pretty funny.
And now I'm in the mezzanine. When we were planning out the mezzanine, I had an option, and it was to do either a half wall or a whole wall over here. But I decided that I wanted to feel like I'm still involved in the shop. That way I can run up here, yell down at Riley, he can yell up at me. So we're gonna do a half wall on this wall. It also makes things a lot simpler and less drywall, so that's exciting.
Plus it'll allow her to yell at me for being unsafe. Ready?
Yeah. That was the worst throw ever.
Try again.
You can carry those up. Wow.
Awesome. You like the height?
Perfect. Beautiful. One section of wall down, 3 to go. Snug as a bug.
Snug as a bug in the rug.
When was the last time you framed a wall?
It's been a while, but it sort of just seems like we're on this repeat loop of like finish a project and then we're building a floor, we're building a wall, and we're drywalling. And then we're done, and then we kind of just do it all over again, one little piece at a time until this entire building's done.
And then we're gonna start on that building.
I had concerns over this outside corner being flimsy as a half wall, so when I built the steel column that supports the mezzanine, I had it come all the way up to the top here, and now we're gonna bolt the half wall to the column. Kind of funny, this is actually leftover jig from our railing project, repurposed into wall.
Is that why it looks like it's been welded on 100 times?
Exactly.
Xiaoshugiban?
Yes.
It's treated.
Treated wood. Oh yeah, that's solid now. Cool, baby approved.
The wiggle test.
Very, very solid. King Boone on his double bed. I just came in from outside and I found Courtney in the middle of some kind of project. Whatever she's up to, this was not on our agenda for the day.
I think I'm nesting. This hearth was always supposed to be temporary, and we kept saying it was going to be a next winter project, but now it's next winter, and there's a baby coming soon, and I would love to get this crossed off the list. So we picked up some steel when we bought our decking materials, and we are going to do our hearth today.
And I'm excited because that means that we're finally going to put the last piece of baseboard up, which means we'll be done with the trim in this apartment. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
just slide down. Hello. Yodel-a-hee-hoo.
Are there any birds in there?
This part is very clean.
Stop.
Yep, that's good.
Woo! We haven't swept our chimney since we installed the fireplace. I think you're supposed to sweep it every year. It's been basically now like a year, so it seemed like a good opportunity to maybe try to sweep it from below to keep Riley from having to go on the roof. I could see this going really wrong or working really well.
Making a mess.
That's fine.
I know this is probably a common occurrence for a lot of you guys to have to sweep your chimneys, but this is the first time that we've ever, this is the first time we've ever had something that burns wood in the house, so. And there we go.
That is shockingly not that much soot.
We've pretty much had a fire burning in this fireplace 24/7 now since November.
This is a pivotal moment. Goodbye, cement board.
I kind of liked it. I got used to it.
I realized it probably looks a little weird that Bailey's in this little cage right now. She has most of the living room normally. She's still recovering from her knee surgery, and we have to be really careful in the house with her when she's not attended to. But she gets 2 walks a day now, and she's recovering really well. Okay, Riley wants me to film him.
I thought it was gonna like explode.
I think you should change your shoes.
You don't like my shop slippers?
They don't really seem fireproof. Wow.
Is that everything you dreamed of?
Everything I dreamed of.
It's as heavy as it looks.
That looks so good.
Look at that.
That looks amazing. Okay, Bailey would like to know if we can put the fire back.
It's getting cold in here. That is the silliest plumb bob.
my gosh. It's the final piece to the puzzle. And it looks so good.
Oh, thank you.
Riley.
Okay, this goes.
Oh my gosh. We talked about a design idea, but then Riley just went downstairs and made it and surprised me, and it looks so good.
Are you moving in?
Here we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, so cool. I know that this wasn't on Riley's list for today, but my fireplace dreams just came true.
I'd gotten really used to staring at that ugly piece of cement board on the ground, but this looks a lot better, and it feels just so good to have the final detail of our home wrapped up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's part of it. I have a feeling that Boone's gonna spend a lot of time up here in my office with me because he loves being up high, he loves a cozy space for his bed, and he loves hanging out with me while I'm working.
All right, on to the next step, which is electrical.
Did you think you were done with electrical?
I keep thinking that I am completely done with electrical, and then we keep adding another electrical aspect to this project.
I also thought I was done with drywall, so.
I thought it was a time lapse, not a time lapse.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take
Woo.
back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
I've had questions on this in the past about putting Romex wire inside conduit, and my understanding of the NEC is that it does allow for Romex to be inside conduit and exposed to areas where the conduit is protecting the wire.
I got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what
Ready?
I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself.
Hey!
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
It's time to hang some drywall, and this time we don't have a scissor lift.
This is the step I'm not looking forward to, but it's gonna be nice to get it done.
Especially because I'm not gonna be climbing a ladder this time, so Riley's gonna kind of be on his own. What if we came up from,
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I can hold up there.
All you have to do is hold it.
Yeah, and then you screw it in.
And then I screw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a plan.
Terrible spot for a ladder.
Here we go, don't drop it.
Well, that was easy, and I think it's gonna look awesome. Still have a lot of screws to put in, but I'm happy the sheets are hung.
With the outside sheets on, it's time to start working on putting the inside sheets on, and then I can start taping.
There we go. Not as cleanly executed as I would have liked.
It turns out that building half walls is half as much work as building whole walls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who would have thought?